Ready to look at the meeting summary?
Move to approve.
Been a motion made. Is there a second? Hearing none, it dies for lack of a second.
Second.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay. Motion and second. Further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Nay. Motion carries unanimously. Move on to item 3, which is review and recommend approval of the FY25, FY29 PAG Transportation Improvement Program Amendment 25, or it's 2025.2.020. So Adam Ledford will lead us with that. Adam.
Thanks, Mike. Good morning, members of the committee. Amendment 2025-020 is an annual exercise that starts in the Transit Working Group to program FTA apportion funding that appears. This is the fiscal 2025 apportionments for 5337, 5307, and 5339 that are going to be programmed into fiscal year 26, the year of expenditure. This is guidance by ADOT and something we've followed pretty consistently over the last couple of years. The one thing, this is a recommendation, or we're asking for action to recommend approval of this today. The one thing in the packets, it will say final approval will be conditional upon receiving the new air quality conformity determination. I am pleased to announce that we have received that air quality conformity determination. And in partnership with ADOT, we're going to get our portion of the PAG tip back online in the STIP at the state level, and will be cleared for future amendments. So very pleased to answer any questions that you have and excited to share that news.
Thank you, Adam. Are there any questions for Adam? Hearing none, I'll call for the question. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Or is there a second?
Second.
Signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. We'll move on to item 4, Regional Transportation Revenues Update. Pari, you've got the floor.
Thank you. Good morning, member of the Management Committee. As you know, fiscal year 2025 concluded on June 30th. Today's report provides a year-end overview of the revenue performance for the fiscal year 2025 with reference to the tables and figures in the Regional Transportation Revenues Report. If you turn to Table 1 of the Regional Transportation Revenue Report, in fiscal year 25, PAG has collected about $33.3 million in regional HERF dollars, while the SDBG apportionments for the fiscal year were $21 million. In Table 3 and Figure 1, in fiscal year 25, more than $192 million in HERF and vehicle license tax was collected across the region. As I mentioned, PAG collected about $33 million of that, while the remaining amount was distributed to the member jurisdictions. Regional HERF revenues show approximately 3% increase compared to the last fiscal year and about 11% increase compared to the 5-year average. Table 4 shows HERF 12.6% in detail. In fiscal year 25, we collected about $33.3 million of that, which is more than 17% over the ADOT official forecast. Please note that reporting of actuals was delayed in November and December of fiscal year 24, which affect the year-to-year comparison. Table 5 shows HERF 2.6% with stronger than expected collections totaling over $7.5 million in fiscal year 25. And Table 6 in fiscal year 25, PAG had over $110 million in an account. Most of these dollars are spoken for. Please note that the June balance also includes the treasurer's interest from the 13th reporting month from ADOT. In Table 7, we look at the city and town HERF distributions year to date. Table 8 will show the HERF 12.6 and 2.6 we have already seen. We also have Pima County HERF and Pima County vehicle license tax, the portion that are set aside for transportation use only. And Table 9 has the previous 5 years and lets you see how much HERF your city or town received, while Table 10 shows us gallons of gas sold in Pima County through various fiscal years. Keep in mind that the amounts shown are for the same year-to-date period during the previous 4 fiscal years. The region typically sees about 13% of statewide gasoline sales, and in fiscal year 2025, we were just under 13% for the fiscal year. And in Table 11, nearly $125 million have been collected in TPT in fiscal year 25, trending very closely to the adopted budget, while showing a small increase from the same period last year. In summary, fiscal year 25 HERF performed strongly with revenue exceeding forecast and last year's revenue, while TPT performed well and aligned very closely to the adopted budget. As this is a fiscal year end report, we would like to take this opportunity for the committee members to provide feedback on changes that you want to see on this regional transportation revenues report moving forward. Please let us know if you have any feedback. We are always looking for ways to improve and present this information in a way that's meaningful to you. So that concludes my update. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pari. Is there any, are there any questions for Pari at this time? Item, we will move on. Next item is adjournment. Before we do adjourn, number one, I wanted to say thank you for participating this morning. I just saw that the agenda was pretty light and I figured it would be easier to do it virtually. So appreciate your patience there. Also wanted to let you know, I will be sending a note out to you, letting at least the members that are both on the management committee as well as on the TMC that we're going to be gathering the PIOs to be talking about a few things. And so I'm just giving you a heads up that we'll be sending you a note asking you to let them know as well. So your PIOs from your organizations or whoever covers that function. With that, we stand adjourned promptly at 8:37. Great day. Thanks. Have a good one. Be safe.